Hi, my name is Christy, and I'm working towards building a better quality of life. And my relationship with money is something I know I need to work on. And that's why I created this channel for me to learn, grow, and stay accountable. So, this is my life in pesos. Hello, how are you guys? So, it is very late. I'm filming this in mid-July to wrap up my June budget. So, yes, I'm aware it's very late, and I was actually thinking of not doing this anymore because it's super late. But I got reminded that procrastination leads nowhere. So, yeah, here we go. Might as well. So, for my June budget, it's been a very crazy last 2, 3 weeks for me. I'm so excited to just relax in the next few days, hopefully. But anyways, so for June, here I'm just 400 around 400 pesos over budget, which is like night and day difference from last month. Because what's May, June? Yeah, last May I went over 5,000 pesos. So yeah, even though despite the very hectic schedule, I'm still winning, or I won last month. So let's break it down. Let's go into details. For pay, I have five pays for 5 weeks last June. So I got the exact amount there, and then I received extra 1,000 of this. I got what was it, Grab voucher, because it was my work anniversary, and my employer, they give you a voucher to treat yourself for dinner or something like that. So yeah, I got the 1,000 extra for that, and I did treat myself for dinner. I had a very good steak, so appreciate my employer a lot. And then these other tiny ones here, these are just the accumulated interest for different savings account or sinking fund account that I have with my bank. And with that, I estimated income of 121K, and I received 122K in total, an excess of 1,000, no, 1,211 pesos and 10 centavos, which is super great. Moving on to bills. So this is no, this is not the last time. I'm still going to pay in July my last rent for this apartment. And finally, I already found a new place. So I'm going to move there August 8th. Already paid the 1 month advance, 2 months deposit. So yeah, that was a lot of cash like in one day. Yeah, but anyways, that's all sorry now. I was super anxious about my move, finding a place and all that. And now that I've finally found a place, I still don't feel that much better, but I think it hasn't really like fully sunk in yet because I'm still like 3 weeks away from my move. So yeah, we'll see when it gets closer to my move out date, see how I feel then. But for now, for June, I pay the exact amount for my rent and for my electric. So since it's the rainy season, I don't have to use my AC that much anymore. So it was only 3,700. So I saved 731 pesos there. And for water, same thing. It's never really high for water here, thankfully. So I saved there too. And for parking, I also saved around 300 pesos. So I was winning in all of these categories. Same as Wi-Fi. So this is 2 months worth of Wi-Fi bill just because of the due date and then the pay cycle for June. So I had to pay it twice. And there I had a cashback in my account, so I didn't have to pay the full 2,600 pesos. I only had to pay 2,200, which is again winning. Yay. And then for load though, this is for the subscription that I avail for my prepaid Wi no pre for my mobile phone service. I don't know how to explain it really, but normally I just pay 700 pesos for unlimited data for the whole month, but I needed to subscribe to another service which has calls and texts because I had to arrange something for work because we did a conference of like I think a week ago, and I have to call the hotel and all the other third parties or whatever. So yeah, I was in excess there. That's so good. So I budgeted 40,400 pesos for my bills and I only paid 38,894. Yay! So I saved up 1,500 there, which is super great to see. And next up, going to subscriptions. So it's just my normal bill for Netflix, iCloud, and Gym and Spotify. What the difference here is this app. It's because Wimbledon was last week, right? So Alex Ayala, she is a Filipino tennis player, and she's the first ever tennis player to reach top 50. Even she's currently I think like she's top 20 now. She rose on her rank since I think last year. I don't really know, but it's very historical for the Philippines, and I wanted to watch her journey. And she made it up to round four, and this was worth it because she beat the defending champion for IGA. Shvatek, I don't know how to say her last name, but yeah, the defending Wimbledon champion last 2025, she beat her. And yeah, it was super fun to watch. I loved watching her and watching other players. So this X's I that I paid for a season pass to watch Wimbledon, it was all worth it to me. And with that said, I overspent 887 pesos exactly for Wimbledon. But all good. Moving on to expenses. So I budgeted 12K for groceries and I spent just shy of 12K. So saved up a bit there. But as always, if one thing is high, if grocery is high, then eating out is low, or if eating out is high, then grocery is low. So this two are like very much correlated. And since I saved up on groceries, that means I overspent on eating out. I don't know what's going on. No, I actually think what happened was I met up with my workmates. I had not really like best friends, but best workmates, friends. We met up to do a bar class. You know that it's not Pilates class. We do Pilates sometimes, but we tried out this new class, a bar class. It's like how ballerinas do their thing. So yeah, that it killed my legs, but it was worth it. After before we did the class, we went to get something to eat. So I treated them because we don't normally see each other that much. And then they I think previous meetup we had, they paid for it. So I just took it upon myself to pay this time around because for sure they'll pay something in the next few meetings we'll ever have. So it's something I don't really like keep tabs, and I'm happy to spend something for them because they just mean so much to me, and they're very much. I like working with them. So yeah, I overspend there a bit, which I'm not mad about. And for household, I only budgeted 2,500 pesos, but I spent over 4,000. It's because my I had to buy glass containers for meal prep, and I had to buy a new rice cooker because in a Asian household, having no rice cooker, that's a crisis. So mine just broke. I just bought one. I think it cost like 3,000 out of this 4,000. It was quite expensive because I got the good brand, and it's a digital Korean brand, but I'm happy with it. It looks super pretty, fits my aesthetic. So yeah, and I'm for sure it will last me a few years. So I'm not mad about that purchase. Hopefully, it will last a few years. So yeah, for household, I overspent by 1,634 pesos. And for gas, I budgeted, because it's a 5 week month, I budgeted 1,500 pesos, but only ended up spending 1,000 pesos because when June started, I still had like over quarter of a tank left from the previous month because I've been hammered in work. I never really went out for anything. So, and the only times I ever go out of the house, like see friends not super often, and then do groceries, which is just like the grocery is just 2 minutes, 3 minutes walk away from my apartment, so I didn't have to use the car that often. So yeah, I saved up 500 pesos there. And for giving, I only expected 700 pesos, but I ended up spending more than that. I think this is still related to the meetup with my friends because I, I, aside from treating them with like for dinner, I also paid for the mat rental for the bar class, and then I paid something else too, which I'm not too sure anymore. But yeah, happy to do that. Happy to give. I cannot wait to um be debt free and be financially stable for me to give even more. So this is not a problem for me. I was over budget there, 425 pesos. For laundry, I budgeted 400, spent 344 pesos, so just the right amount. For hobbies and entertainment, so I budgeted 1,500 pesos and I spent 2,450 pesos. It is because Hillsong, the Christian band, they are going to do a concert here in September, and they just announced it. So I bought the early bird sale ticket. And this is my first time actually attending a concert. I always wanted to just experience it. I'm not really like all like gaga over it or whatever. But I don't know. It's just like when I saw it, it felt right. And I wanted it to be my first concert experience too. I think that would be super cool. So yeah, I grabbed the chance, bought the ticket while it's on sale, and I cannot wait for September. And yeah, we're gonna do some praise and worship and all that. Super excited. I don't regret this purchase at all. So yeah, I went over budget 950 pesos. And for shopping, I budgeted something, but I ended up not needing anything, so I saved up technically 700 pesos there. And for beauty and self care, I budgeted 5,000 pesos. Ended up spending a bit more because I think 4,000 ish out of this is for my hair treatment because I do it every 6 months. And yeah, I June was the 6th month, and I'm gonna do it again in December. Maybe I'll do a sinking fund by then so that it won't be like too much of lump sum out of my budget for the month. But the other ones here was to do my nails. I already mentioned that I'm going to um, let my nails breathe and have just natural nails without the polish. But we had work conference, and we only for the all in team because we are all remote team. So other teammates from different parts of the Philippines, we met, and we usually meet up in one area once a year. So I didn't I wasn't confident in showing up with bare nails and whatsoever nails. So I just had to do it. I'm sorry, but I had to. So yeah, I went over budget there by 398 pesos, which wasn't so bad. Now, for travel, yeah, did not travel, wasn't sick either. Well, I was sick at the hotel in the conference, but the staff from the hotel took care of me, which I really appreciate. And then for birthday, I had my birthday in April, so this will remain zero till the end of the year. I can't really remove it because it will mess up the data for the succeeding months, so that will just remain there. And then for car maintenance, I budgeted 600 pesos. I overspent there because I had to do, I think, 2 car washes last month. So yeah, that's why I went over. And for bank fees, budgeted 50 pesos, only spent 36 pesos, which is great. Now, overall, I budgeted 26,950 pesos and ended up spending 29,235 pesos and 56 centavos. So I was over budget, 2,285 pesos and 56 centavos. Which is, what can we do, right? We have to buy a new rice cooker. And then there will be, I don't think I will attend any concert anytime soon. So, yeah. Those are just like one-off expense for this over budgeted ones. Yeah, it's all good. And for savings, I will plan to save 25,000 pesos for my moving out fund, and I did exactly that. And this negative bit, I just yeah, I removed it from my maintenance because I have car maintenance fund, and I don't know, I just zeroed it out. And yeah, budgeted amount was 25,000 pesos, and because I removed something, it brought it down to 24,981 pesos. I think I transferred this to my moving out fund. And that's it. Moving on to my debt, I only have two. This credit card I paid off in March this year, so I'm working on my Revex credit card. And then the minimum payment is like 4,000 something. I just pay 5,000, and then this time around when I paid it, the remaining balance was not like it was 38 pesos and 37 centavos away from being an even number. So I just paid an extra to have the remaining balance in an even number. And this is still weird too. I was planning to do a video about my current debts and where they're at and all that. But with Revex Credit, they change their statement date from a random date to every first of the month. So I think the statements are still like it's still messy. So yeah, I'll wait maybe 2 more months for the structure of the bill to be stabilized a bit before I do that video. And for my car, this is my monthly amortization for it, 20,851 pesos. This is a 5-year loan, and I'm close to 2 years into this loan. So yeah, still a long way to go. And for that, I budgeted 25,851 pesos, ended up paying 25,889 pesos. So just this little bit extra. Hopefully, once my move is over, I can go full throttle on this Revex credit and pay more than that. Even double or triple that, hopefully. And that is all it. So as a summary, for my total income, I was net positive there. For my bills, I saved up a bit. For subscription, because of Wimbledon, I went over, which I'm not mad about. For expenses, I did have an expensive expense. So went over budget there. For savings, I did not hit my exact 25K goal, but that's all good. And for my debt, I paid a little bit extra. So overall, I was just around 400 pesos over budget for the whole month of June, which is just super awesome. Because May, I was over budget by 5,000 pesos. I cannot wait to sustain this. Well, in July, I definitely wouldn't be able to sustain this. It's because I paid 3 months upfront for my move for the new place. So yeah, I don't know, it gives me headache just thinking about it now. But anyways, there's that. A very chaotic June for me, but it's a win too. And that would be all it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good June, and looking forward to seeing you again in the next video. Thank you. Bye.